Buy a Yamaha 650 Turbo, they said. It'll be fun. They're great bikes. No. No. They're the best bike of the turbo era. No. Definitely not. Anyway, 82 Yamaha Seika 650 Turbo. I guess kind of a bucket list bike for me, but I just wish that bucket would have been in much better condition because this is going to be a chore. This is going to be one of those full teardowns. I haven't had one in a while. Kind of like the Interceptor I had, but worse. You know, let's take a look at it, talk about it here. All right, so the turbo era. I think Yamaha was the first to strike. Actually, that might have been Honda. I think Honda and Yamaha same year came out with their turbo bikes. The Honda Turbo is a good bike. It's got its issues. I think the Yamaha was considered the worst of the turbo bikes. Probably tied for last with the Suzuki. The Suzuki was not a gem either. The Cowie was the turbo bike to have. I've had 2 or 3 of those. But this thing looked much better in pictures. And this is what showed up, this roach. So first step is going to be, it's going to need to be painted. I'm going to strip it all down. And I think what I'm going to do, I mean, I could put it back to this color and I can get the decals, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do all black with those decals and then red highlights on the wheels. I think it'll look good. But this thing's a roach. So it's leaking oil considerably. There's good news and bad news about that. Good news is there's not a crack in the motor. The bad news is I think it's a check valve in the turbo. So what happens is the gravity from the oil pushes back on the turbo, and then there's a line there, an oil line. I think it flows back through that line, or it's flowing through that line into the turbo and then out of the turbo through the exhaust. So it's hemorrhaging deeply. Carbs aren't on it, but I have the carbs. It's missing a couple of unobtainium pieces. One thing is right there in the middle, the fairing joint piece, but I can make one of those. I can make something for that. And then like this stuff, very hard to get parts for these bikes. So I don't know, probably ditch these and then paint that black. It's going to be a chore. But it's a 15,000 mile bike. Once it's together, being a turbo bike, I bought it right. But I don't know. I thought I was buying it right and a nicer bike was going to show up. I'm going to have to get a fender for it because I just saw that. It's what you wanted, Jeff. No, it's not. Not even close. So anyway, stay tuned, guys. Probably start on this one next week and we'll get through it. Right? Right? We're going to get through it, right? We'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.